Hold on.
Hey guys.
Hey, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five. Hold on.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl FATOU and I'm back with another video. Today I have a couple people with me and we're going to be doing a everything you need to know about Syracuse video. So I'm gonna have everybody introduce themselves, starting from Jason in the back.
My name is Jason. I'm a sophomore currently and my major is undecided.
My name is Mukhtar, I'm a sophomore and my major is finance.
My name is Ali. I'm a senior and my major
Yo, why you want to be different? Just say your name.
My name is Trinity. My major is political science. My minor is sports management on a pre-log track. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Miss Owa. I'm a sophomore and I'm majoring in business analytics at Whitman with a minor in IHC at Iceland.
Hi, my name is Alia. I am a dual major with business management and information management technology.
My name is FATOU. I'm a sophomore and I'm majoring in information management and technology with a minor in marketing. So yeah, I have a couple of questions. I broke them up into sections, so we're gonna try and get through all of them. I might break this up into two parts. I don't know. First category is gonna be like general questions and stuff like that. So why did you pick Syracuse?
I picked Syracuse because I really loved this campus when I was here. Came here when I was in high school. I took a summer course, and then for me, I noticed it was a good community. Feel me? Like the teachers, the staff, it was all very welcoming. Not too far from home.
They gave me the most amount of aid. Two, it wasn't too far from home, and my parents didn't really want me to leave home, so that was kind of like, what's it called?
We feel you. Continue.
You know. What was in my head? They had a good business program that I was interested in. They had a lot of connections with alumni that I was also interested in. And the study abroad program is also top 10 in the country. So yeah.
Honestly, the reason I chose Syracuse was bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did early decision last minute. It was like 11:50 at night. I did early decision. I never even visited the campus. Like, I just did the virtual tour. I wanted a party school. I wanted something not too far from home.
Yo, word on my spam, I made a whole post. I was like, yo, I googled like what's the number one party school in the country? It said Syracuse. So I was like, hey, I'm going there.
Is it a party school, y'all?
It is.
It is.
But not for us. It's not for us.
Okay, I was about to say this is us.
It's a
for us,
PWI,
like,
so it's a party school for the white people. They be partying Thursday to Sunday.
It's $2 shots Tuesday.
Oh, and Tuesdays too.
Yeah, we don't get to that.
It's
though.
$2 shots.
They better tell y'all because they
Yo,
be
he knows
outside.
everything. You know,
Oh, tell him.
It's $2 shots
At
Tuesdays,
Crate.
Wednesday, wasted Wednesdays, thirsty Thursdays, and then the weekend is the weekend.
Wait, I'll just go next. I chose Syracuse because it was like one of my top schools to apply to. I always had a feeling I was gonna end up here. I really like their academic programs. So if you're interested in like majoring in business, like Syracuse has a really good business school. And like Mukhtar said, with a lot of good connections. It wasn't too far from home. And I know a lot of people like upstate.
Not plan on going to Syracuse at all. Like I knew nothing about the school. So like my advisor applied for me. And then I got like the scholarship and everything. And she was like, if they ask for your left hand, you need to give it to them. Like you do what you need to do to get in that school.
Yeah.
So I did. And then I feel like it was ordained by God because I definitely did not plan to be here. But it has everything that I feel like I needed and then ended up wanting. And it was between here or like Howard. And I chose here. Yeah, I had a similar story where I wanted to go to an HBCU so bad, but like the aid was not giving. And then this was like my last, I applied to the school like a couple days before the Common app, like applications was closing. Cause I just saw somebody posting, I was like, let me just apply to the school. And I ended up here cause they gave me the most aid, so.
First reason is because I'm from Boston, so it's not like that far, but it's like 4 hours, and the weather actually doesn't bother me that much. And also the program I'm in, like the dual major program, is actually a really good program. And once I heard like the I school here, I think it's like 90% of people who graduate already have a job. 98% of people who graduate from the I school already have a job lined up, and that's what I was. Yeah.
Big ice cream.
Talking about the weather, a lot of people say that the school like it'd be really, really cold in Syracuse. How do y'all feel about global warming?
Global warming is real.
Yeah.
It was 90 degrees 3 days ago.
And now it's freezing, and I'm
Come in the video right
No,
now.
I feel like the big thing about the cold here is the wind. Like the
Yeah,
wind here is
yeah.
strong.
Yeah, it really don't be cold.
It's the wind. If you're like from New York or I don't know about Boston, but like, I know it's cold.
I feel like the city is
It's
colder
fine.
than here, in my opinion.
Yeah, but honestly, it hasn't been bad our last year.
Yeah,
Oh, how it snows now in Syracuse and how it used to snow.
Yeah,
back
it
in the
doesn't
day.
snow as big.
It's not that bad. Guys, just make sure you come here with a good coat,
Yeah.
your some snow boots.
They don't cancel class for snow, so don't try it.
yeah.
Don't be
They don't
wearing
cancel
like
class for snow.
Class is
Don't
always
wake up.
canceled
Yeah, I
when
was
I feel
thinking
like
the
it.
whole
Yeah.
Don't be wearing the shorts and like a basketball. Like
Yeah.
And it
People do
rains
it,
too.
though.
Like
It's-
there's gonna be days where there's no sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
But
gonna be a
For days.
weeks where there's no sun actually.
Yeah, actually, in the beginning, it rains a lot, so I'd say bring an umbrella. How is it being away from home? Was it a cultural shift for you guys? Because we're all black, and this is a PWI. Just yeah.
I love Syracuse. Like,
Okay, next. I feel like I'm someone who was raised around like white people, like all different types of people, but even still being here, I felt like a culture shock, especially being like the only black girl in the room or only black person, and it just felt weird. And I normally like had no problem making friends with other races, but for once in my life, I just shut up. But like I kind of grew out of that after like my first semester, but it was definitely like a culture shock.
I got called a nigger 7 days into the
Oh yeah, that.
I didn't know you were going to say that.
but it wasn't even like the only time. Like,
Yeah, that's your first or second week.
it was so crazy. I couldn't identify the girls because they all looked.
Oh, you didn't know?
I couldn't identify them.
They all went
The
But you
cops
still
asked
to
us.
this day don't know who it
What
was.
tour, no?
That's crazy.
They all had blue jeans, white top, and some
Yeah,
fucked up.
because I know they lived in
Converse.
Flint. We'll talk about the
That was
Talk a little bit more about it.
Just shocked. Like it was me and some other kid who was walking. And like they said it. We looked at each other. We couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, did they just like, yo, was you walking? And then yo, it's so bad. We get to the elevator. 2 drunk white boys. They're like, yo, LeBron James, like the basketball moves, like, shooting. We're like, what? We got in the elevator and just left.
They're not coming.
But do you feel like
They're not coming to
it,
school.
do you feel like it it affected your experience here at like Hughes? Or like did it make you look at things
Now,
differently or you moved like
Yeah, I feel like that happened early. I feel like I knew what to expect from like, from me, white people, but not all of them, because I done met a lot of good people. But like, feel me, it told me like what to expect, like not to go friend somebody.
I had a similar experience.
Yeah,
It was I was going out. We was trying to sneak in one just see what like their type of vibe was, cause like we was using some other stuff. And I go, I'm asking for directions, and then this guy's like, I got nothing for you type of people. And I was like, alright, bet.
what the heck now? We need to start recording them. This is
Y'all
crazy.
gotta
Like I'll say one thing. I feel like Syracuse is a place like where yes, it is a liberal arts school. There are a lot of people that are liberals and don't believe in that, but there's also a lot of people that come from across the states. Like it's known for being one of the schools that's like really diverse in terms of like people from all 50 states coming. So there's probably gonna be like a lot of people from the South, and that's the way that they think. And I'm not excusing that behavior, but in any PWI that you go to, you're gonna have like that kind of experience. But I wouldn't like say that those things are like in your face. Like me personally, I've never had a racist encounter with anybody. Of course, you're gonna walk into some places or classrooms and feel unwelcome, but that's what comes with going to a PWI.
I'm not gonna lie, there's more. I feel like there's more microaggressions than anything. Like,
Yeah.
But there was something where there was nigga written on the
Oh, on day?
I was about to say
Yeah,
nigga
yeah,
happened
yeah.
today.
I forgot about that.
Even on my floor, like something happened. I just feel like honestly.
What?
Yeah, on our floor, yeah. So like, remember the black boy who
You don't
lived
even
at the end of the hall? Yeah, they drew like a
Right.
caricature on his door, but he was friends with him. So this is what I mean. Also, you're gonna meet black
Yeah.
people who are kind of complacent in like the own stuff that goes
Yeah.
on with them. And I just feel like this is society. Like America is white.
like you can tell that kid that she's talking about, like he didn't grow up around black.
Like
Yeah.
So like he probably takes it as a joke, but real shit.
It hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Trust. Like,
Wait.
Not like
This is an unpopular opinion, but I feel like I only remember this is a PWI when I go to class.
No,
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say that.
that's
I was gonna
true,
say
that's
like,
true.
Like, if you surround yourself with people of color,
Yeah.
you're not going to really
yeah. But there
engage-
also
yeah.
is like, it's a really
Why
Why they
big.
hate these, bro?
Game
I
days
like
is
that.
bad.
No, guys, there's a really big black community here, and I feel like we all do really well with sticking together.
Well, so I don't
So
recognize
I don't
this one.
really realize that I'm at a PWI unless I'm coming back home because there's white people in my building or I'm going to class. Like we have a class
in like when you're in first year, you have a class called first year seminar, and you usually are like the only black person in the class.
It's
But it
designed that
really,
way,
yeah,
too.
I think it's purposely put that way to like teach the white people something. I don't know, but
It's not for us.
it doesn't work because it makes me feel
No,
very
the reason
uncomfortable. So.
first year seminar was created was because I think during 2017 there was like a bunch of racist.
2018,
Not again.
2019.
Yeah, not again. That's you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
and
against you.
they
It was
like
a whole
pistol
thing.
up the black boy, call him the M-word, all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Was that like the
They were
Syracuse
doing a bunch
definitely
of
has a history of
graffiti.
racism.
They did the sit-in?
It was like
Yeah,
a
they
huge
did the
thing,
sit-in
though.
in bars. That's what like caused them to like renovate bars and everything.
Yeah, there's history of racism here, but like I feel like if you stick around your people, you're not gonna have to deal with those type of problems.
Yeah.
Yo,
But
it's
like
so
sometimes
real.
we
But
trying
the
to
thing is that the one thing I noticed like when I first came here is that like we as humans naturally segregate
We do.
ourselves. Like
We do.
and it's not like that's a bad thing. Like I find comfort in my people. Like that's just how it is. Like
That's normal.
And you're gonna notice that the friend groups are very
Segregated.
they're set in like where you guys are from. The Hispanic people, the Asian people, the black people, the white people, they all come
There
together.
are mixed
That's
families.
very true. But some, I would be like, there are. I wouldn't say
people look at them
my
sideways,
personal
though.
preference, but some of them are like very diverse,
And it's
Yo.
cute.
and I feel like it's good. What's your favorite thing about the campus?
It's sunsets.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
They say that a lot.
Sunsets.
Well,
They love them
That's-
some sunsets.
We're talking about like the scenery or like the school itself.
Anything. It doesn't really matter.
Yo,
I like
let me
small
put y'all
towns.
on. Let me put y'all on. Sunset on a day where the weather is amazing. Go up to I think it's Carnegie or the building that looks like a castle. Yeah, look over the city while the sun is
It's
setting.
like
Yeah.
Krause, is it called Krause?
Yeah, crowds.
I'm trying to think what's my favorite thing about campus. I'm not I love how gonna clean lie. the campus is. Like they do a really good job with making sure it's clean.
Like-
They're talking about in front of Shine, which is like the student center where all the people be at. It's like heated floors and like I think a girl was wearing Uggs and she slipped and fell because it was like snowing and the ice like.
No, even when you're
No, you
playing
can't.
out,
You can't.
even when
You
it's
can't see
raining,
no person.
Yeah, you that can't.
I be slipping.
yeah, I be sleeping on that. I be wearing
All right, guys, come on, get back on topic.
favorite part
Everything.
of campus is there's a lot of amenities on campus. Like we have the shuttles like late at night.
Yes.
There's like an orange safety app or whatever. You could request a shuttle and then like it will take you wherever you have to go. You just have to wait like an hour, but it's like a personal Uber on campus.
Yeah.
It is.
And the campus is pretty big.
But it's all over campus, and also, if you guys do end up coming here, it can take you to Tops as well. If you go to Tops late
Tops, I
night.
didn't know that.
Yes, I used to call it every day after work. Also, like, despite there being a really huge campus, Syracuse has a really good transportation system. So, along with the safety shuttle, if you feel like unsafe at night and you need to get home, there's a trolley system that'll take you to your dorm, to like Shine, like the big quad where all your classes are. So you won't really have like trouble getting around.
Bird Library, you can like rent laptops, cameras, certain things like that to take advantage of that. And I think also my favorite thing is really like sports here. Like the culture is big. Though we be losing,
Sometimes.
women's basketball don't so tune into us.
Sometimes,
You
yeah.
know?
Football is tough this year.
They are. Shout out to Coach Fran because I love me some Coach Fran.
Yo, shout out my nigga David, bro.
I think whenever I'm feeling social, I like Shine. Like if I want to go see people and be in people's face, then I go to Shine. So
Sean is like high school. Like if you have a good
It's the hallway.
Yeah.
Yo, he done stole that from me.
If I really want to make some friends, I really feel like you have to go to Shine. Like Shine is where I made so much friends.
And social media. Like
Social media too, but like I be scared to be friends with people from
But you
Instagram.
don't go there if you don't
Like-
want to be seen.
Yeah, don't go there if you don't want to be
Nah,
seen. Don't go there when you're looking crazy. Walk around.
Nah, well, if you're wearing
Don't go-
mismatched
don't cut
shoes,
through.
do not go to
If you're wearing
Sunrise.
Campus during the fall time,
yeah, I got
chef's
good
kiss,
pictures.
and then also campus on like that. Like in the winter, we have some days where like it's hot out of nowhere. Like one day is hot. And
Oh,
then the
yeah.
whole-
Everybody come outside.
No storm, and then the next day it feel like middle of
Yeah.
summer.
I remember
And then
it's
everyone
weird.
will be
It
in
was
front of
so
Shine.
weird.
It's
And
amazing.
it's a good day. Like
It's
people
like
bring
a
their
movie,
dogs.
Yeah.
Everybody, I got like good videos and pictures of
Yeah.
those
Like
are really
whenever
memorable.
the sun is out,
Yeah.
I'm walking. I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm in a movie because
No, it
everybody's
feels
on
like
their
you know how
phone.
it just feel like in the city when it gets hot for the first time after a while, and everybody's like
Yeah.
outside. That's
Everyone
exactly
skip
what it
class.
feels like.
Everyone going. For the
I know,
shine,
literally,
like,
everybody's
yeah.
skipping
I
class.
just- yeah.
Like suntanning in the middle of.
There's
the
people on
city.
hammocks.
Shout out to the people
Yeah.
who play
Shout out
jazz.
to all the
I'm gonna
women.
steal one of those hammocks one day. This could be brief because I don't think all of us have to answer this, but do you feel like there are any programs to help with like mental health problems and things of that sort? Like there's Barnes. They have their like
Nah, well, I'm a
actually
real
no
nigga, but
have
I'm
their
a
own
mental
high
health.
tech.
First,
I don't
Actually
need no
no.
mental health. I'm a real nigga, dude.
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
There's
How about
different
kids?
stuff
How do
in
y'all
Barnes.
feel?
Like even
They
have
have
pet therapy.
therapy.
There's like yoga. You can get your stuff stressed
Yeah.
up
Well, you know
from.
they got
There's like
yoga.
you have Pilates or
Yeah.
whatever
On
you guys have
Wednesdays,
there.
on
Yeah.
Wednesdays they have the puppy.
Yeah, they have
yoga.
pet therapy, roommate therapy. Really?
Yeah, I gotta do
Oh,
that.
even the spa thing in
Roommate
Bay.
therapy.
There's massage chairs.
Overall, they have programs and like things and stuff like that for people who are struggling with mental health. We personally don't really use it, but yeah, they're
There's people
there.
that do.
They exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something y'all wish y'all knew before coming here.
I feel like I didn't really realize like how much I would be spending when I came to the school because
Facts.
I came on the school like alhamdulillah, like I don't have to pay for it, but there's just so much like out of pocket things that come up like in going to Syracuse. So I can't even imagine how it is for people that do have to pay out of pocket. Like this school is really expensive.
I feel like I spent that much money coming here.
No, it's the little things that
Yeah,
add up.
that
I
adds up,
spent
like
like
them
$25.
textbooks, the enrolling in class, but I feel like that's
You don't
for
buy
any
no
college.
textbooks, bro. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
definitely don't buy textbooks.
Don't
But
buy
I'd say like before coming here, if you're not financially depending on your parents, have money saved up. And then as you're here, like the first semester, I would never recommend working a job. But after the first semester, try and get a work study job or try and get an off-campus job. Yeah. So
Especially here, them jobs.
because you don't need that much money, but you need money. Like people be going outside.
One thing for me, I wish I knew, or this is like personally for me, like, okay, in high school, like, I didn't really have to try in order to do good in school. But when I got into college, like, I had that same behavior coming into college, and that hurt me a lot. And like, I'm still feeling the effects low key.
Facts.
But it's like, you really have to like,
Lock in.
lock in, bro.
Turn up the
Syracuse
notch.
curriculum, like it's
It starts off
It's
easy,
so
but then out of
weird.
nowhere,
It is weird.
it's like where all this work come from. I'm
And it's
what the
like
hell?
you and somebody else could be taking the same exact class, but every teacher has a different curriculum.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like every class a student gonna have to take is writing 105. One student might have 10 essays every week, and another student
Nothing.
gotta do like ABCs, bro. It's so
I have a 1,000 word essay. I still haven't done yet.
You guys think business
Yeah.
school is easy? It's
Yeah,
not.
I'm not gonna lie. That's a dead. What's that word called? Oh, not a rumor.
Misconception?
A misconception
undergrad.
about like. No, but people be saying like business majors, it'd be like
No,
easy
yeah.
to set, but business
Oh,
here
I-
is
oh.
dead not easy.
It's
I'm not
not
even
really
in
hard.
Whitman, but the
Dude,
way I be seeing the Whitman
that business
majors
count?
work, it like don't think you come into Whitman here and think it's gonna be easy.
But like being in Whitman, like you graduate and you walk into any corporate space, there's gonna be alumni from Whitman. So I feel like it does
Syracuse
pay
alumni.
off. It's just like where it's a BS in at Syracuse if you're pursuing business. Yeah, versus like bachelor's of arts in other schools. So the curriculum is gonna have more science and math classes, but I feel like it does prepare you more in a way for like entering. Yeah.
And like in terms of the business school, also it's also very rigorous, but like it's a lot of group projects also. So they make you guys interact with each other. And then Whitman also has like the Whitman curve.
Yeah.
So no more than 33% of the class can have a 90%. So like let's say like 34% have 90%, that other 1% is gonna get pushed down to a B. Just because of that Whitman curve.
Yeah,
so they
that's
encourage competition.
Yeah.
and
But
all that.
sometimes it really helps.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
That's
I'm
what
not
helps
gonna
you or
lie.
hurts you.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Either
lie.
helps you or
Forget
hurts
the rest of the class. If I got an A, you gonna bring it to a B. I learned is everything is through connections. I also learned in life there's no such thing as a no. It's about who you know. And no, that's the part.
Hold on, say that again, say that again.
That was natural. I just spit. Okay, I'm
There's no
proud.
such thing as a no, it's about who you know.
Any school you go to, Whitman, iSchool, what's another one? Newhouse, what's another one? I don't know.
Any of
But
them.
there is going to be alumni in every single one that
Yes.
you can
Yeah.
definitely
I met an
connect with.
NBA
It's not-
guy, like a guy who works for NBA. He's a alumni from the school, and I just emailed him. He gave me like tickets to go to the NBA draft. I was
my
in Texas. I couldn't go.
God.
My mom was like, "You should post about it," but like I didn't get to
Good.
go. No, anything else I think I should know before? Like yeah, I should have known before coming here. Or yeah, I wish I knew
I feel
before coming here.
like rate my professor is bullshit.
Yeah, it don't work. You just
No,
need to see
I
the
know.
syllabus.
Sometimes it does.
No,
Sometimes
remember,
it
But a lot of people don't
I've
use
had a
it, so it's
nigga
like
rated like the bottom of the barrel.
He was the best.
Was my best
Yeah.
professor.
it's really based off the syllabus and like. Well, you gotta also like also talk to people
Oh.
who are in your school and ask them like what they, because they probably have the same like course like
Yeah.
schedule as do like last year.
Yeah.
So just ask them what professor they took and things like that instead of relying on like professors.
And also like talk to upperclassmen, because the upperclassmen are the ones who are going to be able to help you. Like,
Yeah.
they're the ones who've experienced everything so far. So getting like wisdom from them also helps. All the resources you can
Yes.
that are
By any
available to
means
you,
necessary, you
by
get that
any
degree.
means necessary.
Yeah.
Get
Okay.
them grades up.
Do y'all feel like Syracuse is worth the tuition? Yes or no? Just say
I
that.
don't know.
That's
like
a great
we get a lot.
I feel like it depends on how how much aid, like how much you're paying out of pocket. Me, I'm gonna say it's worth it to me because I don't gotta pay. But
No, literally.
maybe for the next person, they gotta
Is anybody
pay
paying?
half of their tuition. It's
Okay, do
not
you feel
worth
like
it.
whatever you're paying, is it worth what you're paying?
I mean, okay, so some people may think I'm not paying a lot, but for me personally, like it is like a lot. It's around like I'm paying like around 3,000, 4,000 a semester. So yeah. I
No, when
didn't
I
get
get
like
my money up, I'm a
a lot of people here like got into HOP or SSS and like when I was applying to
I'm a
other
SSS.
schools, I got into those programs, but for some reason Syracuse didn't give that to me. But they gave me like a big leadership scholar award, whatever. So I got scholarships from the school. I still have to think about like that cost and stuff.
But do you think it's
Going up
worth
there.
it? Like, do you think Syracuse
I think
is good enough?
sometimes it's good. Like freshman year, if I was paying what I'm paying right now, I would have said no because I had terrible professors. My schedule, I ended class at like 8 p.m.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was
What?
terrible.
Wait,
I think it is what you
Yeah,
make it
small
though.
thing.
Yeah, it's definitely what you make it.
I
You
think,
make it.
like, genuinely, I think it's worth it.
You gotta bust your
It's worth it
ass
though,
though.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I really think, like, compared to other schools that I've been to, like,
It is
this,
Especially upstate New York.
Yeah, if you're talking about the
This is
area,
the
I
best
feel
of
like
the
this
best
is
in
the
my opinion.
one of the best upstate schools, and it's like I feel like we're not gonna see the rewards yet, but when we graduate, depending on like the connections and like the offers we get, I feel like that's when we're gonna realize if the school is
Based
bad.
on
Like it's
my-
too soon for us to save for real.
based on my experiences outside, like, the people that knew I was coming here, like, this name being from here,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
holds
name is
weight.
just
It holds weight, like,
didn't know.
outside.
Like when I went to Buffalo to
I didn't know Syracuse was a big, like, good school until I came here. I wasn't even thinking about no PWIs. I was thinking about the HBCUs. Yeah, I wasn't trying to be here. But when I came here, I realized, like, oh, I need to take this seriously. Like, it's a really good school.
Yeah.
Talk about your stats real quick. My GPA was a 3.6. I
say
averaged
high school because
a...
maybe they don't know what you
Yeah,
mean.
I'm talking, like, my stats
She from the
getting
hood.
into the school. My GPA was a 3.6. My average was a 89. And I had APs. I had, like, cheer, photo, what is it called? Yearbook club, little things. I didn't do much at high school, I'm not gonna lie. If you knew me in high school, you know I wasn't really doing much. But I passed, but I wasn't doing much. I don't know how I got here, but like grace of God, I'm here though.
Yeah.
Me, my extracurriculars carried. Like my average was like an 85 or even less than that, I don't know. And then, fact, she's talking. Yeah, I had like an 83, 85 average. I don't remember. I think 85 though. I brought that shit
Damn.
up.
Oh no, that's
That's
it. I heard 90. I heard 90.
Nah.
That's
then,
not good though.
Then I had like APs, but then my school was like different. So I studied marine biology, and it was kind of sort of like a major. And like I helped my school raise like millions of dollars. And then we did like the UN water conference. I was a big stepper in my
Hey.
school. Okay, sister.
I'm not supposed to be here, y'all.
No. Where I'm really not, but we're not gonna talk about it though. But like seriously, it was really my extracurriculars, and I think that even like at SU, get involved because it could take you far. Like remembering scholarships, it can get you more money if you're involved. Like get in those people's faces. Also, I want to add that I was taking like college classes before I came here, and I feel like that played a part in why they also accepted me.
GPA, I can't remember exactly, but I think it was in like the 90 to 94 range.
Damn.
She's lying, bro. I can't believe I will, bro.
I do. Just continue.
Like 90 to 94 range, and then I also took like APs and college classes while I was in high school. And I'm not gonna lie, like I did a lot in high school. Like I had really good extracurriculars, but I'm not saying like sign up for any and every extracurricular. Actually have like meaningful positions in those like, you know, curriculars. Like me, I had leadership roles in almost every extracurricular I was doing, but I was doing the work. Like I put in my, like, in your comment app, whatever, they could give you space to write what you did in that, yeah, supplements or whatever. Like, I use that space to really say what I was doing in my school. Because you write down this club, that club, okay, like, it doesn't
What did you
matter.
do in that club?
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
In high school, we didn't use the 4.0 scale. We used like the regular out of 100.
Yeah.
Unweighted, my GPA was at 87, and then weighted was 91, and then or 92 or something like that. And I took like I think all the AP classes my school had to offer. We were a small school, so we didn't have that much, but I took all of them that was available. I was also on like 2 sports teams. I was junior dean, so I was like a school leader or whatever during high school, my senior year. I was also doing like the Zoom news, morning announcements and stuff like that.
Yeah, you was doing all.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
It's very slow.
I was on student council.
okay,
I was on nationals.
okay.
Okay. But outside of school, I was part of this program called Rocking the Boat, and that's where like I did like the environmental science. It was like environmental science, you know.
Don't litter. You don't like that.
I don't like littering. Chill. But that's where I did like a bunch of like the community activism that I did, and I used that like to my advantage, like saying, oh, I was talking to like I spoke to like news outlets like the New York Times, BronxNet, all of that type of stuff. I'll do interviews with whenever like sponsors or like donors would come in, try to give us money. So yeah, I just used that, you know, put it in my essays and stuff, talked about my experiences. And yeah, I think that's what helped me the most, like my extracurriculars and showing that like I'm willing to do stuff that's not just school, and I have like passions that's not just school.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, it just sound bad as fuck.
Well, these people are lying.
You know what? I got
It
you.
was like my answer sound really bad.
Can you guys say your
You're lying. Your comment
name?
ad, bro. He's lying right now.
Okay, come on.
I had a 92. It's my boy. But my school is late though. That's real shit. It was late.
Where to you go to school in New York City? I feel like you
Yeah.
really should have some shit.
Don't make
I was
It's not a
basketball team captain for mine. I did a JP.1 internship. I was part of student government. Last one I helped my man start a ping pong team, so I was a co-founder.
Ping pong.
You want to say yours real quick?
So basically, my GPA was a 98.
Are you lying or you did
Nah,
I?
I'm lying. It was
Yeah.
an 86. I mean, it wasn't
So
that
y'all was
good.
just the same as mine. I was thinking mine was
Nah, me-
No, why y'all interrupting me?
No, I'm sorry.
My
I
king is
came
talking
here
right
with-
now. But it's a different ball game with me though.
No, it's actually not. We're all in like HOP SSS, and
That
the whole
makes
point
so
of that
much sense.
is the fact that our GPA
No,
is
look.
Not me or Mukhtar.
No, but they wasn't that far from ours.
I really fucked up like earlier. Like I had like regular grades like 65, barely passed my class.
Ooh, that's
This
bad.
is like sophomore year during COVID. I didn't care. So that I got my grades back up junior year. I was top of my class the whole year. That's what you gotta do. Like for me, you do really bad, do really good. So like when you come at you can explain like for me, it was a different change, like in my academic like behaviors. And then another thing that really helped me, I had a whole nother transcript with like college courses I took. I came into college with 30 college credits.
That's good.
So it's like I took
That's great.
dual enrollments, APs, and I forgot what IBs.
IB class.
Yeah.
Shout
So I had like a
out.
whole nother transcript of like college, so they
Like,
could
you
see
did,
now
like,
at
a
the end of the college material.
In fact, COVID
And
was
be able to like,
yeah,
bro.
for me too. And then I got my shit up junior year.
Same
Me
team.
too.
No, I feel like COVID, I did the best.
I'm not gonna lie, I had I had no IBs, I had no APs, I had a couple honors, like 3 honors, 2 honors, 3 honors, like it was not anything. But also I went to a prep school, so it was like they prepped me for college, like it was really hard, but also it was like it was a mandatory activities thing, so it was like 3 activities a year you have to do, 1 sport or club, like something like to get your like applications good. Also like the GPA stuff wasn't really, I don't even think we had GPA.
Oh, we didn't
like,
even
we had
have,
GPA like barely.
what's that thing called? SATs. Our year wasn't SATs.
I didn't do
mine.
SATs either.
Oh, baby, I did
No,
mine.
I did my
but
SATs.
I didn't
I
take those in.
didn't
Yeah.
I did SAT. Like they made us do.
I never even did it.
I got a 1085 on my first try, and I never did it again. I just submitted it because no one could cheat.
On my first
Okay,
try,
great.
we did a practice one. I got a 970, and then the first real one, I got 1,000. And then they made us study again, and I got it 1190.
Alright. Do you guys feel safe on campus?
Sometimes.
Other people don't feel safe around me. I'm
Okay.
Cause you're a black
I
man.
feel like last year, I'm not gonna lie, last year I felt safe. This year I'm a little off. The townies be acting a little Looney Tunes. I'm hearing
Wait, I don't feel safe. Let me
Yeah.
tell y'all why.
I'm not gonna tell y'all fully why, but let's just say people come around and just start feeling like OJ Simpson and shit.
Syracuse kind of traumatized me with going out now. I'm not gonna lie. I went to a different school, and I went to a party at a different school like 2 weeks or last
Yeah.
week. I went to Yale last week to party, to go. and, and I was so scared the whole time, and like nothing happens there. Like it's New Haven.
Yeah.
Nothing happens there. Like stuff happens here. Like it gets violent here sometimes. I'm not gonna
But
lie.
that's only this year. It did not happen
It's this year.
Last year it didn't happen. This semester has been the only semester where it's been getting like this.
Hopefully
last night was good. I went
get
out
some
last
patrol
night.
and
Bro, this school is very safe.
That's also the parties we go to. Like,
Yeah.
this is not
majority
happening.
is safe. But like the parties we go to,
But that's really
it can
off
be iffy
campus, bro.
sometimes, and that's
Not,
off
on
campus.
campus will be so safe. Like you go, I walked outside at night. I mean, also I felt like I'm from New York, so like it's really not that serious. But like also at the same time,
The only thing you may not feel safe about is like the crackhead on Marshall Street. Or, like,
actually no, he's
But that
nice.
nigga
He
is
asked me
bad,
for a
dude.
burger though.
You know what he told me? He was like, yo, why across the street? Because he was scared me. He was like, this that nasty shit. This that nasty. He was calling me nasty.
He
shit.
chased people.
And he chased me and when I was trying to go to insomnia.
He got mad at
But
me.
overall, the school is safe. We're not supposed to scare them away, guys.
He just.
I never like my mom never used to let me like go outside after a certain time if it was dark outside.
Yeah, same.
But here I leave the house. I leave here like 3 in the morning and I can walk by myself and not be that scared. So
Nah, yeah.
it's not that scary.
Oh, my
And like we all,
One thing I really like, I went to a lot of other schools in New York. Like in a school, the front desk is non-existent, bro. They don't
Oh
have
yes,
security.
we also have
You
security
walk in,
the
you just go
dorms.
straight upstairs.
Yeah, we have a lot of
But
security
here in our
dorms.
dorms,
They don't play.
every single person has to swipe in. Even if you go to school here, you live in another building, you cannot go in the building.
But the campus is an open campus. I will say that.
we have DPS, so like DPS is always driving around.
Yeah,
And
they
they always
be
be like cops.
DPS
Those are
is
buddies.
the cops. They're like
Those are
retired
the-
officers.
Those are my money.
That's
bro.
the ups.
I know we
Yes.
talked about what did we talk about? The trolley and the late night safety, but just like transportation from like I would say like the city or like closer places like Boston.
I
like-
know. Wait, what are you talking
No,
about?
like well, you have to Uber everywhere. There's a bus
Oh,
here,
yeah.
but
The
the
bus
bus
is
is like I'm not gonna lie. I used to
Oh,
work
off campus?
campus a little bit, and the bus was like unreliable. So I would say you would have to Uber a lot, but the Uber prices are cheap, but the Uber stink.
On game days, pay
yeah.
$50
No, not
for a
that.
$10 guard.
Guys, okay, I work for like women's basketball. I live 3 minutes away driving. If I gotta get an Uber in the morning, because the trolley kind of works weird in the morning and practice at 7:30, I gotta be there like at 7. Child, it's like $20 once.
No, yes.
I
yeah.
paid
They
it
be
though,
bugging, though.
but
But also we have
Yeah.
these we have like
like
what's it
bikes and
called? We have
scooters
like
and stuff.
yeah, bikes and
Yeah,
scooters
city
on
bikes.
the
electrical bicycles, yeah, those scare me.
It's like the QC.
But they are expensive. I feel like they're more
Yeah, I know
expensive
what
than the city.
views
I'm
are,
not
bro.
gonna lie.
Like, it's like birds. When you watch a video,
Yeah.
you know what a feel.
But besides that, like, say if you live in the city, you could take our bus to come here.
Oh,
What do
you mean
take to go
that?
back home? Yeah, I was
Our
talking about
bus.
They
that.
better take a flight.
Oh yeah, there's
Not
an
over here.
airport that's not that far from here.
The train
The
is
airport
good
is like
too.
an hour.
And there's the
I like the
Amtrak.
train.
Yes.
You can
Amtrak,
walk.
it takes longer.
The train is the longest.
Wait, let me
That's
put
about
y'all
an
New
hour.
Yorkers on game, bro. Me personally, like I like to take flights home because we're sitting in the bus for 5 hours.
She bougie. She got money. That's
alright.
why. Look at what she wearing.
What do you
guys.
think, huh?
Wait, explain the fit today. Explain the fit.
no,
I would
You
say
know,
like
wanna go home.
we for New Yorkers, like
You went to work.
in advance, book your December and November flight tickets. It's probably gonna be like $130 if you get it during the
Round trip?
summertime.
I did got a round
You're
trip
gonna
for
save
120.
money. Like
What?
you,
Is that
Yeah,
round
so
trip?
right. If you No, get not flights JetBlue. in advance, It was you're something good. else.
get flights in advance, and I promise you, like it's way better than.
And you're
advance.
home quick as hell. Like it's an hour. But
Yeah.
our bus is the
Airport's
closest
very far.
bus station, and it's very cheap. So keep that in mind and buy your tickets early.
No, not for
Okay,
here, like,
next category, because we've been on general for 55 minutes. Housing and food. Talk about your no, I'm not gonna ask all of that. What are the dorming options for students?
Well, I live like a king right now.
All right,
For
so
first year
yeah.
students, somebody take that.
So for first year students, you have to live in a dorm, no option.
Yes.
No option.
car.
But yeah, no
Yeah,
car.
I was
There's
gonna say
you
that.
can't
I'm
have
a freshman, I know myself.
Unless you're
You go really 48 your way into a
Wait, is it-
no, but like norm, but
Athletes.
like be real. Yeah, but like be real. You have to live in a dorm, and
No car.
you're not allowed for a car. Like they won't let you pay for a parking permit here. And well, it really depends what dorm you get. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
Like
what-
I feel like
I know some girl last year who had a car and like she
Yeah,
paid for a parking pass.
let's not talk
It's
about
just more
finessers though.
expensive.
Like everybody,
like
the general
normally.
Yeah,
The
you
rules
talking about
is
general right now.
Alright, come on guys. The rules is you cannot have a car on campus. Now finesse if you want to. Yeah, first years you have to live in a dorm.
I
The
did it, so
dorms
you
here,
can.
the dorms here, I
feel like it depends.
It depends where you're living. What's a good dorm to y'all? Tell them that.
Lawrence's the best dorm.
Let me tell you.
It feels like the hotel.
Is a good dorm.
I want to say
Lawrence is a real good dorm.
What dorms they don't tell you when you're on the tour? Because I took the tour.
Day
They don't
hall.
tell
I
you
feel like the
about
Mount in
a-
general.
I don't like the Mount because
It's not bad, but it's
Tell you
far.
about
You
the
have to
Mount
walk
to
up
get there.
a lot of stairs
live
to
in the
get
Mount
there.
also?
We lived in the Mount, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of us lived in the
I
Mount.
ain't like it.
The Mount is
not reliable.
it's not
But there's
bad.
a
Graham,
to take
Graham was the best dining hall though. Yeah. Graham was the best dining hall. What's the worst one? BBB. When I found out
I
that I
love
lived,
BBB. It's not
excuse
the
me,
worst.
I lived there. We lived on the same floor.
not the worst.
It's not the worst, but when I found out during the summer that I lived there, like I cried because
Yeah.
everybody made.
Everybody.
I still got the video.
What do y'all think is the worst dorm then?
BBB.
No, BBB is one of the best dorms. I'm not.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie,
What?
it's magnet.
I worked in the BBB dining hall. The BBB dining hall is not the best. One.
Shit is bad.
Two. Lawrenson, every floor has a laundry. Each floor has 2 lounges,
Luxury.
and there's also a corner room. I was in the
We already
corner
said it was the best.
And it's so quiet in there.
You talking about BBB? You talking about BBB like BBB was? Oh, you bring up
We already
Hold on,
said.
I'm just telling them. I'm telling them the options.
Our dining hall is real cute. We had the sunset corner. Yo, where's everything?
Sunset,
Stop hating.
fun,
Yeah,
bullshit.
you had a sunset corner with bad food. You know,
Alright, your argument. I don't care about all of that. Come on,
He
chill.
had Sadler dining
let me
hall. That
keep
shit
it a
was
beam,
foot fuzz.
Sadler was way better than BBB.
But also,
Anyway,
there
get
are
where
like
you
stores under. Like I think for BBB has one
Yes,
too.
we had
BBB has stores, yes. We
underground.
have a grocery store at
BBB
in-
bad.
BBB Bistro.
BBB
No, I'm not.
bad.
Yeah, BBB Bistro.
Wait, guys,
why were you
What's
there?
the other one?
BBB has like a bistro thing for late night eats if the dining hall is closed, and they have. Oh, we had like a supermarket thing in day on the Mount,
'Cause they look
and
the
we
West
had what you will call it,
The
and we
dance
had
room?
like the food thing as well.
Wow.
We
Yeah.
also had a dance.
We had a
room.
dance room in BBB
Day
as well.
is really good.
Lawrence
So-
and we had a penthouse.
We had a penthouse.
But the worst
But the
room-
Mount had the best dining
And a
hall. I'm not
computer
gonna lie.
room.
From what I know, the worst was BBB. Everybody talks about BBB badly. It's not that bad. The only thing I don't like about BBB is that the bathrooms are communal. Like when you
Well, let me-
go in, when you're taking a shower, other people's taking a shower right next to you.
I
So-
just feel like
That's the
from
only
where we
thing.
come from, it's not that bad.
Now stop saying that, bro. I'm
Hold on,
from
where
luxury in the
we come
most.
from-
I'm from Riverdale, bro. I'm not from.
Just to get his line.
But anyways, coming
We lived
back
in
from,
BBB, so-
I lived in all different types of circumstances, but I lived comfortably, especially right before coming to college. And you thug it out. It ain't that deep. Like,
Yeah,
Yo,
it's
but
just
look-
I feel
Weird.
like the only problems I had with first year dorming is the bathrooms. Even though we lived in like what is it? We have
Pods.
pods. They were
People were
very, very dirty. I feel like with the people who have communals,
They clean
the
them more
janitors
often.
cleaned it way more often than our janitors clean
That's
ours.
true.
So if you do get BB, it's dead not that bad. But
Let's
yeah.
also talk
Hold on
about
for
the options for the room. So like, there's a split.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
They needed singles.
The split,
Yeah.
I loved it. Me personally, cause like
privacy
You
you,
is.
you get your privacy. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
wake up and see your roommate's
What's a
face.
split?
But,
What's a split?
It's a big
A
ass
split
room with
is
a wall
just-
in between you and
Yeah,
your
it's
roommate.
like
Yeah, and for the housing app, for the housing
Yeah.
application, you are able to choose what you want. Like they're gonna ask you if you want to split or open, and then you can also pick your roommate. A lot of people did not know that you're able to choose your roommate, so there's an option for that. But you have to finish the app. You have to do the application in time for you to get the roommate that you want.
So, meet people on
yeah.
Instagram. Talk
Yeah,
around.
But I'm not gonna lie. For me, an open was way better for me and my roommate because I feel like if we had the split, we would not be talking.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Really?
Well, but also
Yeah,
like
promise.
a lot of
Did
people that
you-
have the split, they already knew their roommate, so it
That
wasn't
is
even
true.
that.
Did you
like,
know
but
your
I didn't know her.
Me
No,
and
I didn't know she was
Fatu-
before.
Wait, let me
So,
speak
like,
for like
bringing up
our
for-
experience after.
Yeah. No, go.
Y'all
You
roommates?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and Fatu, like, we didn't know each other before coming into Q's. We had like briefly talked, but that's it. But I knew like split was best for us because I can't see somebody's face 24/7. Like there are gonna be moments where you genuinely just need that wall between. But like you can always go to the other person's side, and the wall is not all the way across the room. So like
Yeah.
you're still able to like talk to your roommate and stuff. I just feel like for privacy reasons and just like
Yeah, it's like when you getting naked too. Like how'd y'all do that?
Naked?
I didn't look at her.
Well, y'all changed in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, what are you talking
That's
about?
old.
Oh,
I
when you
came
got
when I
it
changed in
open?
my room. Yeah.
Okay,
You changing your
for
bathroom,
like
you
the
changing your
corner.
Also,
When I took a shower,
can I
changed
say
the bathroom,
something?
but
Damn.
it
If you're
was-
trying to get
I don't
sneaky, you
like that.
can if you have an open.
Yeah.
This is coming from a girl who
Bitch,
don't
get
do that.
out.
I don't do that.
Get
at all.
out.
Let me stop. Let me
It's
stop.
no shade, bro.
No, but I'm
I
serious.
can't. It's too hot and
Stop with pride.
steamy.
No, I don't have that because I don't do that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm speaking realistically. I know y'all kids.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
You're gonna have that time where you don't want
if
to
you want to call
people,
yourself to split,
and that wall is gonna help. I recommend getting a split. People
Yeah.
who usually, I mean, some people who had opens and they don't end up liking their roommate, it ended up like they ended up having to like switch their roommates and stuff. So I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I like.
But you ended up liking your roommate. Imagine you don't like your roommate.
Yo, shout out my nigga Fife Diddy, bro. Smart.
But yeah, another thing, there's no kitchen in any dorms, so don't be expecting to cook. The only place you could cook at is 119 Euclid, which is like the black house, but it's like it's on campus, but it's kind of like a little bit like it's not that close to any of the dorms. It's on campus, but it's not close to any.
It's across the street.
It's just on the edge of campus.
Basically, you're not cooking.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're not cooking.
Yeah.
Unless you know like an
Never do all
upperclassman that lives in an apartment, you're not.
Okay, are the dorms diverse to y'all? Like, do y'all feel like it's diverse?
No.
It's segregated.
We had
What's segregated?
we had 6 people on our floor that was black, right? Yeah. Y'all
Yeah.
we lived on a multicultural floor, so everybody on our floor was black.
Yeah.
And you can sign up for that when you also do the housing application as well.
I will say for like Lawrenson, there was like a decent amount, but most of them were white. Like me and Mustafa was in Lawrenson. I didn't know
Lawrenson
him
was
until
white.
like
Lawrence was white, so.
But with Lawrenson, right, the way the building is set up, you're not gonna ever see nobody. It's so quiet. It's like 10 people on one floor.
On your floor, yes.
And then it's like 5 bathrooms, so the bathroom is always.
It's a tall building, so like.
So my camera died, so we're on the phone until my camera charges again. So this is definitely gonna be cut into 2 parts. If you're gluten free or if you need halal food, they have those options, but overall the dining hall is nasty.
No, it's not. She's lying. It's good.
It
depends on how strict you are about food.
For
No, if you
me,
come from free freeze, bro. this
if
is
you
like
come
fucking
from
accurate.
nice home cooked meals, the dining hall's not
Yeah, they
gonna
have
do
bullshit
it.
too, and
Yeah, but there are dietary restrictions, and they have things that will like
I feel like it's not bad. You
aren't
can
that
get used to it.
I genuinely didn't like the food.
that butter chicken.
I'm gonna just jump back to that. For second years, and then it's the same for everybody up. Second years, you can live on South, which is like off campus, and it's like, I don't know, you could search up a picture. I don't know exactly
It's
how
like,
to
it's like military housing apartments.
Stop saying military.
No,
Anyways,
no, it's good
They always
though.
listen to us and shit.
Nah, it's scary looking. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
good. I'm not saying
Anyways,
it's
y'all,
bad.
it's literally just like a community of different like houses or apartments. They have like different setups. So there's Slocum, there's Small Road,
Yeah.
and then like there's just different areas. Like the athlete apartments are like on that road too.
There's UV. But
UV.
that's like
UV.
That's like off campus.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Technically.
Another thing for second year, they have the Marshall, which is where we are now, and it's like apartments. Everybody gets their own bathroom. It has a kitchen.
It's the good life. not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it's one of
It's
the best
expensive
10.
though, bro.
Yeah, but it is more money. If you're looking to like save money coming here, I would say stick to South. Third years can live on UV, and then there's also like
You
off.
can live
camp-
anywhere you want 30 years.
Yeah, third year and up, you can live
House.
business.
Yo, let's all live in a
wherever
big
you
ass
want.
mansion.
So
Mansion, where?
yeah.
So that was the end of the first half. I'm gonna try and get the second half of this video up in the next couple of days, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with your friends. And yeah, part 2 coming real soon.